Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on your geographical location. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Please, if you have not subscribed to this YouTube channel, kindly click your red subscribe button. And if you have subscribed, I am saying thank you from Peculiar Transformation TV. I am saying thank you, thank you. I really do appreciate. And I want to thank you for stopping by on this channel. And I want to believe that you will not regret spending a little time over here. Quickly, I want to share with us what I titled The Voice of Ancient Wisdom. The Voice of Ancient Wisdom. Most of what I'm going to be saying or talking about is what you really know or you have already known, but it may sound in a different dimension because we are living to learn on daily basis. So I want to point out, number one is that there's a saying and a popular quote saying, wedding is for a day, but marriage is for a lifetime. Wedding is for a day, but marriage is for a lifetime. Meaning that if a couple, newly married couple, want to engage in wedding, that they should know that wedding is for a day, whereby marriage is for a lifetime. Because sometimes we take these things in a wrong way. We take some things in a very wrong way, in the sense that someone will be planning his or her wedding, trying to impress people around, trying to make it, world classic, not knowing that it's just for a day. What matters is the marriage proper, what the marriage will look like at the end of the day. That is exactly what matters, right? So that is why the quote say, wedding is for a day, but marriage is for a lifetime. They secondly said, stingy man who is single, a stingy man who is single will still be stingy when he married. A stingy person, let's generalize it, not just a man. A stingy person, while single, will still be stingy when married. So if you want to be a giver, if you want to be a cheerful giver, someone who will be helping people, it's not until when you get married. It should be when you are still single. Practice it, build it, cultivate it, so that in every given time, at every point in time, every stage in your life, you'll be able to practice it because it's already built in you. So it's not when you got married, you begin to, anyone that is stingy while growing up, while single, even if that person got married, the person will still be that stingy. That is what the voice of epic wisdom is talking about. Another one is that silence can be misquoted. Why I'm dishing this thing out is because, when you post some certain things online, on Facebook, on Twitter, whatever, something that's readable as an article, people grow weak. People are too busy to read. But when it is something visible, visual post just as this, people will listen to it, people will hear it and even understand more. So I think visual broadcast or visual post is taking is taking ground now in the global system. So I know that all these things you might have come across it on the social, you might have known about it, but you are hearing it in a detailed form. So silence can never be misquoted. It can never be misquoted. When someone is silent, you don't know whether that person is angry. You don't know whether that person is happy. You don't know whether that person is, whether the person likes you or whether the person hates you. So silence can never be misquoted. So at some point in life, maintain silence. Apply silence. When you keep silent, just like a popular quote that said, silent is the best answer to a fool. It doesn't mean that everyone that you keep silent to, that person is a fool. No. But it's a way of telling yourself that you don't need to engage in this argument. You don't need to engage in this certain stuff. That is why silence is very, very important. Another point is that if you want to have anything that someone else has never had in life, then watch the condition. You must do what no one else has done. If you want to have what nobody has ever had in life, you must do what nobody has done. Meaning that if you want to go extra mile in life, rather, if you want to be great in life, if you want to achieve greatness in life, then you must do something great. Yes, greatness, something great, a great idea, a great task, a great effort connotes greatness. When you apply great effort on daily basis positively, you must end up in greatness. Another one is that when God wants to bless you, he puts someone in your life. And when Satan wants to destroy you, he also puts someone in your life. Watch this. When God wants to bless you, he will put someone in your life to bless you through that individual. Yes. And when devil wants to destroy you, he also puts someone in your life. Meaning that you should be very careful how you treat anybody that comes in your life. You should be very careful how you welcome people also. It is two things now. One, being careful how you treat people that comes into your life. You should be mindful how you treat them. Secondly, you should also be careful how you welcome people freely into your life, because people can come into your life and betray you. When you hear that someone betrays somebody, it's not always a far distance someone. It's either the friend or a family member. So you can attest to this, that many betrayals in the history happen through a closer friend. So you should be very careful the people you call friend, the people you welcome in your life, because devil can use them to destroy you. At the same time, you should also treat people fairly, most especially those who come closer to you. You should not be harsh. You should not be too strict, because it might be someone that got planted in your life to be a blessing to you. So people comes into your life with many reasons. Either they are there for blessing or lesson, or for you to learn from many mistakes. Two things basically, either for lesson or for blessing. People comes into your life either for blessing or for a lesson. Then another one is that it is better to be single. So though this one is partially not really complete, but I have to quote it. It is better to be single and alone than to be married to the wrong person. It is better to be single and alone than to marry the wrong person. I think I should agree with this point, because married to the wrong person is hell on earth. Married to the wrong person, in fact, it is pain, agony, and sorrow. Married to the wrong person is really something that nobody would dream to see. That is the reason why many die untimely. That is the reason why many die suicidal. That is the reason why many are frustrated. That is the reason why many destinies are cut short, because they went and married the wrong person. So I think it's more better to be single at the moment, wait for your time, and then at the appointed time you get the right person, than rushing into marriage, getting married to a wrong person. Well understood. Another one is that avoid contentious woman. Avoid contentious woman. I can also put it in the other way. Avoid contentious person. Be it woman, be it man. Avoid someone who is contentious. Avoid someone who is nagging. A nagging woman or a nagging man. A man can be nagging, if you must know. You should avoid it. As a single who want to get married, or as a married person, know how to build and work towards it, and make sure that nagging or contentiousness did not hold you spellbound. There are 3 men to avoid, or 3 persons to avoid. I don't want to make this broadcast to be one-sided. Let me make it in general level. There are 3 persons that you should avoid. If I say the female side, I say the male side. 1, a hot-tempered person, a hot-tempered man. If you are a lady, you should avoid a hot-tempered man. You should also avoid a womanizer. You should also avoid a drunkard. If you are a woman and you are married or you want to get married, you should pray harder to avoid not to meet this type of individual, because it is very, very bad to engage into such friendship or relationship. Then, if you are a woman also, you need to pray. If you are a man also, you need to pray not to have things to do with such individual. A woman with a hot-tempered woman, and a woman that cheats, a woman that is porous, a woman that is a very, very porous in when it comes to sexual aspect, that she can do anything, she can sleep with anybody around, and that is very, very disastrous. You should also avoid a woman that is a drunkard. Why I'm putting this in general form is that what you have in female, you also have it in male, not only one-sided. So this epic voice of wisdom is to educate both men and women how to live a standard life. Another one is that you must know that marrying a comedian does not guarantee a happy marriage. I think all these things are going in the area of marriage. Yes, I think this broadcast is mainly for marriage purpose. Marrying a comedian or an artist or a music artist or a songwriter, whatever you may call it, doesn't guarantee a happy marriage or a happy home. So take your time and evaluate who you want to settle down with in life. Another one is that never be yoked to anyone who will not be yoked to Christ. Never be closer, attached strongly, strictly to someone who can never be closer to God, who cannot value God, who doesn't think about God, who doesn't appreciate the things about God. Such can be a disaster. I tell you, though there are people who are living in self-righteousness, but I must tell you that anyone that lacks the understanding and the wisdom of God in his or her life, there are a lot of detriment things around that person. Another one is that 3 words that echoes peace in a marriage. Very important. 3 words that echoes peace in a marriage is 1, I love you, I am sorry, and then thank you. When someone offends you and you come up to say, I am sorry, that will make the anger of that person to subside immediately. I'm sorry is how will I put it? It's an antidote to anger. It is something that can decode an angry person instantly. When he hear, I'm sorry, when he heard you say, I'm sorry, that will make everything to subside immediately. When someone say, I love you, maybe you are feeling depressed, maybe you are feeling frustrated, and you hear that word from your opposite, from your spouse, from your friend, I love you, from your mother, from your father. When you hear the word I love you, it makes you to feel belonging. The word I love you is actually making someone to feel belonging and also accommodating. Then the word thank you is a powerful tool. Appreciative word is a powerful tool. Being grateful is a powerful tool. Whether the person does anything for you or not, and you come up with this word, thank you. And more especially when someone did anything good for you, appreciate it by a warming voice of thank you. Thank you so much. You have made my day. Thank you for this aid. Thank you for helping me out. Thank you for being there for me. This thing is something that will make you that another time, if you are in a need, if someone should help you now, and you come up with a sincere and a warm gratitude of thank you, then whenever you are in need again, that person will help you, because appreciation is an application for more. When you appreciate what someone did, he will do more ahead. Another one is that don't waste your time meditating or dwelling on your singleness. Press forward. You shouldn't keep on meditating on your yesterday, on your today. What you need to do is to look forward. Think and plan a way forward, what you can do and achieve in the near future. Very important to do that. Another one is that cohabitation is a recipe for marital failure. Cohabitation. When you have cohabitation, when you are like You can't decide something very, very well on yourself. You are looking for validation from many places. You want this person and this person to maybe engineer you to tell you what to do. You are trying to cohabit. Then such will be a disaster in any marriage that entertain it. Cohabitation. Dealing with anti-marriage dreams. There are anti-marriage dreams. When you talk about anti-marriage dreams, you are talking about dreams that terminate desire for marriage. Anti-marriage dreams. So there are some dreams you'll be having as a man, as a woman. You know that these dreams are meant to destroy your marriage. It doesn't want you to get married, or you have married. It doesn't want you to enjoy that marriage. Some of these dreams comes once in a while. Some are constant, while some comes in a while. So you must learn to overcome every anti-dream, every anti-marriage dreams. Overcome them. Then another one is masturbation is destruction. Masturbation is destruction. If you are the type, you are a lady, you are a young man, you are dwelling in masturbation, I can tell you that destruction is lying ahead. Masturbation is like a disaster waiting for a time to explode. Masturbation has a lot of destruction, a lot of disaster that comes with it. Doing it medically, you inquire, do some research, make some research, go into some studies about the word masturbation. You will understand better what I'm saying. Spiritually is dangerous. Physically is dangerous. Some people are no longer enjoying their marriage today because they are addicted to masturbation. Some singles are not dreaming of getting married, yes, because they are addicted to masturbation. I can tell you for sure that this art of masturbation has destroyed many destinies. It's not all about you understanding it or knowing it or believing it. Whether you believe it or not, whether you know or not, the reality cannot be faked. I tell you, your ignorance of reality does not change the fact. In the other way around, your ignorance of fact does not change the reality of it. So masturbation is destruction. It brings destruction. Another one is that marriage without friendship is like a sky without the sun. Marriage without friendship, you are in a marriage, you don't exercise, you don't experience friendship, you don't experience collaboration, you don't experience teamwork in that marriage, then something is wrong. Yes, I must tell you, something is totally wrong. So you and I must understand this very, very well. You must understand that a lot is needed for you and I to do. Yes. Understanding is very well. If a marriage lacks friendship, teamwork will not be there. Teamwork, collaboration will not be there. Partnership will not be there. Companionship will not be there. Right? Companionship will not be there. Partnership will not be there. Soulmate, soul tie will not be there. Do relationship will not be there because it lacks friendship. So friendship brings about partnership, companionship, relationship. It makes all these things to be strong in marriage. So when a marriage lacks friendship, it's like a sky that has no sun, that has no even rain. That is an empty sky. And it is impossible for a sky to exist without sun, without rain. You know, these things are made up. The makeup of sky, the makeup of creating what God created about sky. So marriage, friendship is one of the mechanism and the element created, inbuilt to exist in every marriage. So when a marriage lacks friendship, there's problem somewhere. And that marriage will go sour. It will go sour. It will not be sweet anymore. Another one is that if you rush into marriage, you may end up with someone who will bury your destiny. Very important. Yes, you desire to get married as a man, as a lady, but don't rush into marriage. If you rush into marriage, you may end up with someone who will bury your destiny, someone who will not admire your personality, someone who will not kind of inspire you to go far, someone who will not make you, who will not build with you, someone who will not have values in your life. I tell you. So don't rush marriage. Desire marriage. Yes. Diligently walk into it. Don't be desperate about marriage. Another one is that a successful marriage always strangled. A successful marriage always strangled. God always strangled. Yes, God and a man and a woman is very important. Triangle. Triangle. A good marriage is a triangle form, meaning God at the top, then man and woman at the background, at the lower side. Triangle. That is a good marriage for you. God at the top controlling the marriage, then man in the second position, then the woman at the other position being the last position. Yes, equal position per se somehow, because triangle is that one angle goes up, this two angle comes at equal range, meaning that they has to work hand in hand. Yes, even though man is the head, but he allow the woman to take the same level with him for them to work hand in hand. Yes, so every successful marriage you see is a triangle. It's always a triangle. God is there, a man is there, a woman is there. If it is not so, they will lack many things behind. Another one is that why you marry is important as who you marry. Now, why you marry is as important as who you marry. It's because when you got married, when you are with someone that you like, you are with someone that you desire to be with, God will always there. You marry, and it is very important to note that when you got married and exercise the right, the do right into that marriage, the importance of you getting getting married will be there. Number one, what I want to clear here is that value your marriage, value yourself, and this will bring a good fortune into your life. Another one is that much happiness in life depends on your marital choice. Yeah, very important. Much happiness in life depends on your marital choice. You make a wrong choice, you have a bad marriage. You make a right choice, you have the right marriage. So much happiness in life depends on your marital choice. Make a good choice and you will end up in a good corner. Very important. Another one is that a man needs divine wisdom from God in choosing who to marry. I want to categorically say it. Not only a man need it, a woman need it. They both need this wisdom to choose, to decide who to settle down with. Very, very important. Another one is that do not place your priority on good looks. No woman is ugly. I keep on saying this always while giving teaching in the church and all that. Some people may laugh over it. No woman is ugly. She just need rebranding. I love that word, rebranding. She just need rebranding. And also a man, no man is ugly, even though he has money. Money is not everything. But when you look at someone, you say, this one doesn't look good. Give that person time and work with that person and fix that person. You are a woman, you don't like the stature of a certain man, you can fix it. You are a man, you don't like a stature, a look of a certain woman, and you desire to marry her, you can fix it. Because these things are the things you can do, and everything will be okay. Another one is that 3 characteristics to look in a woman: the fear of God, the wisdom, discretion, beauty is vanity. Very important. I have said it rightly, that fear of God, wisdom, discretion, beauty is vanity. Beauty is good anyway, but it's vanity in the sense that anything can happen to it and the person will no longer be looking beautiful again. So what you should, if you are a man, if you are a woman, both sides, both the sex, both the genders, when you are making choice of marriage, first of all, make sure that that person has a fear of God. That person have a common wisdom to build with you. Don't look at the beauty aspect. Don't look at the handsome aspect. Look about the inbuilt, the inbuilt beauty. Yes, it's very, very important. That will help you a lot. Another one is that the best way to enslave a woman or to show her love excessively to show her love excessively. As a rule, women don't run away from where they are pampered. Now, both man and woman. Remember when I started this broadcast, I said that I'm not going to make it one-sided. No. Both man and woman need this pampering of a thing, not just a woman. So the best way to enslave either a man or a woman, to make them submit, to make them work hand in hand with you. If you are a woman, pamper your man. If you are a man, pamper your woman. Every gender need this pampering. We all need it because we are all mortal. We are human beings. Then another one is that love is not blind. Many people say that love is blind. Love is blind. Love is blind. Infatuation and lust are blind. What is blind is lost, because when someone is under the coercion, under the power, force of lust, that person doesn't calculate anything. He doesn't try to view. He doesn't want to know what is happening. He'll be doing his things the way he wants to do it, because the force of lust is upon him. Love is not blind, because love can also count errors but forgives easily. But someone who is under lust don't know error, doesn't know anything, because what he or she wants is to satisfy his sexual urge, his personal curiosity regarding that moment. So love is not blind, it's an infatuation. And what is blind is lust. Love put God first. Lust put sex first. Watch this. Love, true love, put God first. But lust put sex. It is two things. If someone is in love, he will be projecting and exhibiting God's character. But someone who is under lust will be exhibiting sexual act, sexual feelings. He will only after that sex. Remember, sex of a thing is something that God has blessed humanity with, but many people are taking it on the wrong side. So take this noted, that love put God first, lust put sex first. That is why some people in their dating time, they engage in all kinds of lustful act and all that. They don't put God first, because what is driving them crazy is lust. So another one is that test every love with peace of mind. It is absent. If it is absent, God is not there. Test every love with the peace of mind. When you don't have peace of mind, you are in love, you are with someone, you are in friendship, you are in relationship, you are in partnership, you have a companionship, you don't feel love on the inside. It means you don't feel peace, on the inside. It means God is absent in that companionship. God is absent in that relationship, in that friendship. There must be peace in the inner side of you to tell you that, yes, God is there with you. Another one is that if you are a true friend, you will attract a true friend. Though this is partial sometimes. Someone may be a good friend and attract bad friend. It is real. It is possible. But that can only happen if that person who is a true friend doesn't calculate things very well. He or she may fall in the hand of the wrong person. So it's not really that much true that if you are a good person, you must fall in the hand of a good person. No, it happens once upon a time, if careful is well taken. But if careful is not taken, a good person can fall into the hand of bad person. In marriage, in friendship, in partnership, and whatever. Another one is a caring heart never lack caring hands. Yes, I believe this. Caring heart never lack a caring hand. In the sense that no matter how people treat you bad around, you must have someone who will have value of what you are or who you are, and a caring hand will come around. If you are a caring heart, there is a tendency that you will never lack a caring hand in life. Another one is that desperation leads to frustration. Don't be desperate. I always say it. Don't be desperate, rather be diligent. Desperation leads to frustration. Another one is that bad marriage can be avoided before they begin. Bad marriage can be avoided. You can avoid it if you are careful enough to read the timing, to know the handwriting on the wall, to know the need of the hour. You can avoid wrong marriage before the time. It's better to break up than to end up in a wrong marriage. Another one is that It is spiritual insanity to plan to convert someone so you can marry the person. Sometimes some people say this person is not believer, this person don't know God, I want to convert her, I want to convert him in order to get married to him or her. That is a wrong mindset. It's a spiritual insanity, because that is selfish interest anyway. If you want someone to be converted and believe in God, it should not be because you want to marry the person, be it a man, be it a woman. So take it off from you. If you want to rest in life, you would want to have peace in life, make your mindset neutral, balanced, moderate, modesty. Balance it every now and then. Another one is that wage war against the devil that fought your parents' marriage. Very important. As you are growing as a single or as a married person, always wage war against every spirit that fought against the marriage of your parents. Begin to declare on daily basis that anything that fought your parents, that fought your father, that fought your mother in their marriage will not come closer to you, because you are not them. You are a different person now, and none of their mistake that you will make, that you won't make any of their mistake. You begin to pray it, you begin to declare it, and you see it working out for you. Then another one is that a broken courtship is better than a failed marriage. Yes, I have said something like that. A broken courtship is better than a failed marriage. Another point is that do not marry money or property. Marry a person. Some ladies are carried away these days in our society about money. They marry, they marry car, they marry houses, not knowing that instead of them concentrating into the person, on the person they want to marry to, they are looking up to material things. Being materialistic is very, very dangerous. Another one, the last not but the least, is be presentable. Be presentable. Morning everyone and have a bright day ahead. Morning everyone. I want to say that you should be appreciative. Be presentable. Greet people, normal, formal greeting. Morning, afternoon, evening, night, and goodbye. Always apply all these things every now and then. Apply it because it will go a long way in your life. Be vocal to exercise yourself. Express yourself, not explaining yourself. It's because you taking time to explain yourself may take you a whole lot. But if you are to express yourself, that is a good one. Don't live a life to impress anybody, but live a life to express yourself positively. That is the last point I want to say before I go off. Thank you for the time you have spent watching and hearing the voice of ancient wise one, the voice of ancient wisdom, the voice of an epic wise person. That is the voice you have heard. I think listening to this broadcast often will guide you through, basically in the area of your marriage, in the area of your relationship, the area of your friendship, partnership, companionship. Please, if you have learned anything from this broadcast, from this video, do me a favor to share it with your friends, with your family. Share it in your community, in any page, in a Facebook, wherever you belong, wherever you are a member in the social handle. Share it all over. Let the video go viral. And I want to also plead with you to turn on your notification button, your notification bell, so that you can be able to get notified whenever I upload a new video on this channel. As I said before, it's just a new growing channel. We are just trying to be bringing up new videos on daily basis as the grace and the time permit me to do that. I appreciate your presence. I appreciate your time spent here, and I believe it can never be a waste. Please feel free to put on, if there is any correction, nobody knows it all. You can correct me, I can correct you. Let us build together. We don't know it all. I don't know it all. You don't know it all. We can work together for the better tomorrow. So feel very free to comment wisely, maturely, educationally, impartingly. Feel free to comment. Feel free to share. Give this video a thumbs up, please, and God will bless you. Thank you so much. I hope too well And I will see you on my next video by God's grace. Thank you and have a lovely day, a lovely moment wherever you are watching from. Thank you.